Hi, welcome back. And I should say welcome back to myself because I have been away for quite a while. Let me explain. I was away in Guatemala for almost 3 weeks, 2 days short of 3 weeks. Well, Guatemala and Belize. And during my absence, I did not film. I enjoyed a break. It's the longest break my husband and I have had away together, frankly, ever. So it was quite a nice break, and I'm going to take the opportunity to go over what I brought with me on the holiday and also what I did and did not use. So I hopefully will be able to put a still picture in here, but thought I would show you. I had a makeup bag, a set of makeup brushes, a Tarte palette, and a bunch of samples that I put into this bag. Everything fit into this bag and that I used throughout the vacation. Now, starting maybe with what was in my brush set. Oh, and I did bring as well a miniature travel hairdryer, which I did not use the whole time I was there. It was over 30 degrees Celsius, translation super hot, up to the 40s. I'm sorry, I don't know Fahrenheit. Crazy hot, and my hair was in a ponytail the whole time, or a French braid, just to try to stay cool. These are the brushes that I brought. Very functional, very just user-friendly brushes. I used almost all of them. There's only one out of the series that I didn't use, which was, surprisingly enough, this angle brush, because that's usually my favorite here. But did I really need the brushes? Probably not. Oh, and there's another set of brushes that I brought as well, and I actually broke my no-buy to take it with me because I realized I didn't have a hard to open is this dual-ended brush from Kat Von D. There we go. I brought this one as well just because I wanted a brush for contour and highlight and blush, all the face product needs, with a case, and I didn't have any of those, and it's been on my list for a while, and when I realized that I really needed it for this trip, or thought I did, I brought it along. I used it all of twice. And I'll explain why I wasn't using the products I had by saying the following. The humidity level was so high that I did not use a whole lot of powder products because they didn't stay on my face. I ended up using a lot more cream-based products, and those came in handy quite a bit. So I want to divide this in two things. One of them was what is in my bag and my the Tarte palette that I showed earlier, and then what the samples were. So what was in my palette was a Lancome matte buff. You can see that it's pretty much empty. Well, it is empty now, which is just a face powder. I was using it in my project pan, and so brought it along. I brought also 2 Makeup Forever sample blushes. It was nice because it fit into that palette. One of them is more like a highlighter, and the other one is more of that kind of mauve-y color. A Sephora powder primer. Show it more. Sephora powder primer, and that was for eyes, so just a base to do eyeshadow. I also brought the Hoola bronzer, a nice small miniature bronzer, and a face setting powder. Now the face setting powder never used the whole time. The blushes I used, and the bronzer I did not use. I used something else instead that I'll go over in a minute. Okay, so I actually brought 2 palettes. I brought the Tartiste To Go looks like this, which I used a total of 1 time. And then the Lorac, what's it called? Nude Skinny Eyeshadow Palette. And I used that one a total of 3 or 4 times. The majority of the time, I was using waterproof makeup, again, because it was so hot and no air conditioning, no nothing, which is fine by me. I just should have thought about it because I left winter to go there and wasn't thinking about the humidity and the heat. So what I used were 3 infallible shades. I used Amber Rush, Iced, what's it called? Iced Latte, and the third one, Always Pearly Pink. And I ended up using all 3 of those quite a bit because, well, frankly, they would stay on my eye and it was great. As far as lip products, I brought this Bare Minerals Gen Nude. It's the sample of lipsticks, and what a waste, because I didn't use any of them and I could have used the space probably for other things. I also brought something that I recently finished, which is the Simply Gentle Gel Makeup Remover. That came in handy because one of the things that I did bring on the trip as well, which I don't have in my makeup bag, I should have added it in, was the Lash Paradise Waterproof. And so having that makeup remover plus the Melt, there's a mascara Melt, I think it's from Too Faced if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, that came in handy as well because that stuff stays on like crazy. As far as other face products, I brought Fit Me 25 concealer. I brought Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour, the What's Up, there we go, What's Up highlighter. Brought, just to try actually, because I'd never tried them, I brought the Stila waterproof. I brought the Kat Von D tattoo liner waterproof, and I also brought the Marc Jacobs Blacker liner. All 3 of these I really liked, and I had not tried them before, so that was nice, and they were travel size. And then for lip products, I brought 3. I brought the Christian Dior Reflet Pensée, or in English it is Sheer Pansy. That's in my project pan, and I'm happy to report that I got through quite a bit of it. I also brought the Tartiste Lip Paint in Birthday Suit, also in my project pan, and also a lip gloss that was as well. And out of the 3, I did not use the Tartiste lip paint. I used a lot of this one and then of the gloss. So this has been a really good kind of documentation of what it is that I really do use when I go down south, and that I can make better choices next time that I travel. So this is the makeup part of what it is that I brought, makeup and brushes. And I'd like to go through skincare, and I will do a separate video for you on that so that these are not too long. If you're curious, I used mostly samples, and I'd like to show you what I brought, what I used, and what I didn't use, similar to this makeup review. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. And if so, please give it a thumbs up, or give me a comment or give me a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on how you handle your travel makeup needs, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.